Now, we always like to leave you something with weird or wonderful here on the UK tonight. And how many of you have ever fancied owning your own train? Well, now's your chance. 20 former Glasgow Underground carriages have gone on sale. The city's old-style trains were taken out of service earlier this year, and they've now been replaced with modern carriages. It's hoped that buyers could use the old ones in a variety of ways, including glamping or for cafes or art galleries. They're not cheap, though. If you fancy one, it's going to set you back £5,000. Here to tell us more, rail industry lawyer Ben Denton-Cardew, who is involved in the sale of the trains. Give us your sales pitch, then. Why should we buy one of these?
Well, thank you very much for having me on, Sarah. First and foremost, you should absolutely have one of these because they are utterly unique. These are some of the only trains that have ever been made for passenger use that are 4-foot gauge. They are quirky, they are unique. I think they're very good value. They're totally sustainable, and they could be put at the end of the garden. They could be put in a cafe, as a restaurant. Endless uses, hours of fun.
I stayed in West Sussex near Bognor Regis, and some of the accommodation there was prefab buildings with old train carriages on the end, and they were up and down the coast. They'd been put to good use. That's one idea. Have you had many inquiries?
To be honest, my phone has not stopped ringing over the last few days. It's been absolutely continuous. So yes, in a word, and more inquiries than I could probably ever sell them for.
OK, here's the small print, delivery costs. You're not going to get that as an overnight delivery with Royal Mail, are you?
I'm afraid not. And so you've got a large amount of costs that you've got to factor in. It's not just the £5,000 to £10,000 to buy it, to move it, and depending on whether you need a crane or perhaps you'll roll it off the back of a lorry, you're looking at between perhaps £3,000 if you're in the local Glasgow region.
Oh, it's already adding up. It's already adding up. You've got to be up to £8,000 now.
15,000 if you need a crane. It does get rather large, but at the end of the day, this is cheaper than a building. And because it's on wheels, if you can move it, theoretically, it won't need planning permission. OK, well, like you said, there's a range of uses you could use it for. The return on your investment, I'm sure, will be worth it. Ben, thank you so much. Good luck with selling them. We look forward to seeing how you get on. That is the last